Okay, this is really weird. I wasn't even supposed to go live today, but I have this like little window of opportunity. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live. And for the first time ever, I'm looking at this owl and I suddenly remember it's the owl from the Labyrinth. Oh, look at that. Self-love. What up, Ryu? And I have the Labyrinth cards. I don't use the minor because it's fucking stupid, but I use the major. So, take a walk with me. This is a general message. See if it resonates. Whoa. Oh my God. You know what I'm getting? We got Scorpio energy and then the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. So Leo energy, Scorpio energy. And with the Fate card, what I'm getting is something about somebody's fate is about to change. And it's like with his hand out. There's Leo again. There's strength. Okay. And I can hear, oh, what's that movie? Oh, the beginning of Titanic. And he goes, someone's life's about to change. And then he's like, oh, is it Leo that's saying it? Romeo. Yeah, I think it is. And he goes Fabrizio, and then Fabrizio shows his cards, and then Sven shows his cards. Everybody's got nothing. And then he shows his cards, and he's got a full house. And then he thinks maybe the other guy is going to beat him. And he wins. He wins. Okay, so someone's life's about to change with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's going to get handed to you. Look at that, stability. Stability, security. So stability is coming in. Oh, that's not good. Narcissist. Self-absorbed. Who's self-absorbed? Who is self-absorbed? Who's this self-absorbed narcissist that just showed up? Overload, 10 of Wands. This fucking guy. Overwhelmed. Okay, so, maybe somebody was dealing with a narcissist, okay? Maybe it could be possibly multiple narcissists, okay? Like, they're everywhere, okay? And because of these narcissists, somebody has had a really bad strain on them. Like, they have been carrying something that they shouldn't be carrying because somebody got the golden opportunity to just fuck them right up. Okay, so this person's luck is about to change. Ha! Look at this guy. Honestly, I feel like somebody goes from feeling like this to feeling like this. That's a pretty big change. I mean, look at his hair is almost the fucking same. So this could be the same person. Okay, so they go from, and never take the sex seriously, okay? If I say female, it could be male. If I say male, it could be female. There is no genders in tarot. They're written down as genders, but we all know we have masculine energy and we have feminine energy inside of us. Therefore, we present ourselves in certain situations as a masculine or as a feminine, all right? Because feminines, like obviously feminines protect themselves, right? And they would move into their masculine energy. And then there's masculines that obviously have things that happen where they step into their feminine energy because it's emotional. Okay, so you have both of them inside of you. Okay, so it doesn't matter what the role is that I'm saying, okay? So don't worry about that. Always flip the sex if you have to. All right. Okay, what's this sun and strength? Double Leo. You know, this fantasy card says choosing between potential partners. I don't know, you might meet somebody and then meet somebody else. The test of fate. The test of fate. Oh my God. So you know this is going to be? There's going to be like an actual option for you, and then temptation's going to come in somewhere, and they're going to give you a lusty position. They're going to give you, oh, you can have this super quick, but the real thing is like the thing that you're going to have to wait for. Okay, lust is always something quick. It's a sin, so it happens quick, right? Because people commit sins because they can't wait for the energy to go their way, right? Okay, so if this is you, I mean, kind of seems like if there's an opportunity coming and you really want it, the universe is going to test you to see if you really want it. Because that temptation that comes in, if you have learned your lesson, then that temptation will just keep walking. You'll be like, I know a temptation when I see one. I know what I want. No, you're not going to fucking walk by me shaking your ass and making it seem like that's going to be what I want, because it's not. It's a quick, like, ooh, the devil. Oh, I'm surprised that jackass hasn't shown up. Coffin. Okay, well, that's good enough for me. Endings. Passion. Endings with new beginnings. Don't fuck it up. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so obviously this person who's dealing with this 10 of Wands has dealt with some type of addiction, possibly, or I don't know, trauma, turmoil, you name it. This person has obviously gone through quite a bit, okay? And they're just like dragging their heart around like they just don't even fucking care it's there. Oh, stabbed in the back with love. Okay, well, that makes sense. So obviously whoever you are dealing with was massively betrayed, okay? And that's why they had to carry this weight on their shoulders. Okay, they are the ones that were receiving very good news, okay? I just heard, if you haven't already received it, it's in the mail. Okay, so it's coming like quick, okay? And it's this Wheel of Fortune. And then hate. I was going to say, then hate hands you fate. I don't know what that... Again, dyslexia makes me say things that I don't really want to say, but hate and fate. Coffee cup. Savoring the moment. That's obviously going to be the temptation that comes in to take you away from savoring some type of moment. Like, you know, that you're enjoying yourself and you're having, and then you get that phone call or something and you're like, fuck. Like, I know I'm getting a phone call during sex. Do not answer that goddamn phone, okay? There's a reason why we have fucking voicemail. Don't you goddamn answer that phone. So, okay, don't answer the phone. If you're in the middle of something, don't answer the phone because it could be, ooh, my tinnitus is going off now. You could be, okay, whoever this Ten of Burdens is that put this shit on your back, they could have some type of like, some type of weird audio connection with you. And they might be sensing something that you're about to do. And oh my God. Okay. So there's this one time I was living, literally, this was so weird. My sister was living in this house on a one-way, and I was on the other side of the runway, and our backyards met each other. It was so fucking weird. I moved in with this chick. I needed somewhere to go, and I had my sister, literally, so I would sit outside, and I could see and my sister's fucking backyard. It was so creepy, and I could see everything she was doing. Like, I was like, oh my God, Wolfgang! Okay. So anyways, I'm sitting outside like a creep, watching everybody, having a smoke, and there I see my sister, and the guy that lives upstairs, which is, or was at the time, her ex-husband's best friend. And then I see them start making out. And I'm like giggling from my fucking balcony. She can hear me right now. She's laughing. I can fucking see her making out with this dude in the backyard. And I'm like, I'm the only one right now that knows that this is happening. And as I sit there just smoking, I'm watching them make out like, oh my God, this is so creepy. But yet so incredible. Okay. So, and then, okay, so the whole meaning of that story was the next day they had plans. He was going to come down and hang out. Guess who showed up? The ex-husband. As this guy was coming down his stairs with the fucking 12-pack or whatever, go hang out with my sister, fucking cock block Nancy pulls in the driveway, and she's like, well, guess that's over with now. And then, so the guy was working for my sister's ex-husband at the time. So he came over to do some work shit. Fuck, cock blocked that guy for like 2 hours straight. I don't know how he knew, but I swear to God he knew. And she said the same thing. Even he said it. He was like, why do I feel like your ex-husband knew that like I was coming downstairs? Honestly, it's just the telepathy. Okay, sometimes we're so connected with people that they know, okay, they know that you're about to hook up with somebody. Even if they're fucking banging half the town, it doesn't matter. If there's something you are doing, okay, best believe somebody's going to know about it, okay? And might as well rip off the Band-Aid at that point in time, okay? Truth and clarity. The truth hurts. I think somebody is going to get sliced. They're going to get, not necessarily hurt, but like their feelings are going to get hurt. Obviously, they're going to know that, ooh, okay, so maybe somebody got cheated on, and now this person is going to be sleeping with somebody else, and they find out. It's not cheating, but this person is, going to be like, what the fuck, blah, 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 you're banging somebody, and it's like, you cheated on me while we were in a relationship. So yeah, kind of figured I would move on too. Away and divorced from your ass, okay? Whew. Deception is a bitch, okay? The runner. And look at that, they ran. And they ran from somebody. With this in their hands, obviously. Okay, so there's things that are going to happen for this person now. And obviously, look at that. Oh, paradise on the bottom of the deck and healthy choices and abundance. I can't not take the third fucking card. Okay, because that's like 3 in a row. Happiness, keep a positive mind, making healthy choices. Okay, so obviously this person has been running for a while. And they're finally, and you know what they say? It's like, if you do something good will come out of it. Even if you don't know, like, even if you do something just even for nature or subconsciously, you're not waiting there to see a reaction. You're not waiting there to be like, am I going to get something back for doing that? Like, no, you set it out to the universe. It goes out to the universe and you get it back, whether it's your intention or not. And the universe knows what your fucking intention is, whether you think it does or not. And it's all implanted in your mind. right? Your intention with your mind is what's set. What people say out of their mouth is bullshit, okay? Because we all know that people play mind games all the time, okay? So you might as well just take whatever they say with a grain of salt and go by your gut, okay? And whatever this is, somebody's receiving something because they gave something up, okay? Because they were stabbed in the back. The truth is something, honestly, the truth is something that sets you free, and it's something that people need to learn how to tell the truth. Even if you tend to lie to people, it doesn't matter that they're lying. You just tell the truth and you'll get over the liars. I mean, it comes to a point where you won't even look at one anymore because you're like, that's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie, right? Lying, there's just no, it doesn't serve a purpose. It's stupid. It's people are going to get caught. They're going to eventually have to tell the truth, but they can lie and fuck around with you for a little while. Like, why would somebody want to play mind games? Why would somebody want to put some type of false information in your mind? Because then people take that as straight information and like they'll do stuff with that. Like, the power of the mind is fucked. Okay, it's more powerful than what people think. Okay, so whatever this that somebody had to move on from, okay, they're getting a reward for it now, is what I'm getting. They're getting a reward. No need to worry. That's so cute. I think that's a hamster. No need to worry. And what else? Give me one more. Or three more. Cut the cord, boundaries, sacred friendship. Okay, so it's almost like it's possible that this person... Sorry, there was a hair right... It's possible that this person has quite a bit of boundaries up. Okay, that they're kind of cutting. Okay, they've got quite a protection around them. Okay, but they're kind of cutting that cord now on possibly the fence being so high. Like they're trimming their hedges. Okay, they trim the hedges. That's what I'm getting, and they're gonna let this sacred friendship in because they feel safe in it. Okay, so there might be this moment in time where somebody lets you in to their small group of people. And again, the time on the bottom of the deck, the time is coming. You're going in the right direction. So obviously, this person, because of that overload, because of what was put onto them, they did something good for themselves and now they're getting paid. Like, obviously that burden wasn't something that they asked for. It wasn't something that they worked towards. It's not something that they did. It's something that somebody else did. And that's what the Ten of Wands is about. Somebody else put that on you. You didn't do that to yourself. Cut the cord, beautiful. I didn't really know why I was shuffling. But then look at that. If they just cut this cord, they just trim those hedges, there's this wonderful possibility that's like kind of hiding right behind it. And maybe that's the good news. Everybody, good news is different. Okay, what time is it? Okay, 3 o'clock. What was it? 4 o'clock. Fuck, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do, what was it, 20 minutes? One more small reading. Woo! Oh, wow. Okay. What's going on, Wolfgang? Those bastards still bothering you? You know I'll chew a motherfucker up for fucking with you. I do not appreciate how these people are fucking with you, Wolfgang, at all. Seems like you're dealing with a bunch of bullies. What up, everybody? These are just general messages, so take what resonates and destroy, or just don't take what doesn't. Are you a bully? Oh, I know. Honestly, it's so sad. I was bullied my whole life. I was chased, bullied, beat up, tormented. Like, fucking kids do brutal shit, man. Okay. 7-7, the Hermit. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, the Hermit. Kind of seems like something's growing and it's using somebody. So they have to yeah, okay. Somebody has to internalize something. Something is going on and you have to talk to yourself about it. You have to guide yourself because there's something happening or something's about to grow. And if you don't have a good foundation, that growth could really like fuck with your head. Because it might be like, oh my God, this is too fast, or I don't know what to do, you know. But it's like almost like driving a car, you know, like you have to, if you suddenly got your G2, you know, you're driving solo without, you know, passenger in the seat watching you. You get on that highway, you have to control that car. Okay, you pass the test, which means you're allowed to drive. Okay, everything says you're allowed to drive. But somebody they might suddenly get too cocky in something, or right, jump on the highway suddenly, and you're like, okay, you've never done this by yourself before. But they just seen it on TV a million times, so they're just like, I'm just gonna do it. I'll just know what's going on. If you ever watch Clueless, remember when they get on the highway? She fucking has a meltdown, okay? The highway is a scary place. It kills you. It kills every day, all day. The highway is the #1 killer, okay? So if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have enough confidence behind that wheel, then you will lose control of it and you will die or potentially get very hurt, okay? So somebody needs to internalize something because something's going on and they're not connecting with themselves about it, okay? And it's getting confusing, okay? So naughty here. So the universe is kind of like, okay, listen, you need to go to your safe place, okay? And you need to talk to yourself about what's happening right now because there's this really huge opportunity and you could lose it. You know, you could lose everything you just worked hard for if you don't control the beast, which a car can become a beast very quickly. Cars have a mind of their own. You know, it's almost as if getting a job at the zoo or something, you know, as a zookeeper. Like, you suddenly got to be on your toes all the time. You got to have fucking eyes in the back of your head. You got to be looking left, right, center, fucking where are the animals? Where's the gorillas? Where's the fucking, you know, like I could die at any point in time. Like, this is not, oh, what is this? This isn't fuck around and find out crew, you know, this is, we already fucked around. We already found out everything. So, someone's going somewhere dangerous? Emotionally dangerous. Well, that makes sense. Emotionally dangerous. So, okay, so somebody is connecting with you on a different level. Like in their, or in their dreams or something. Because Al, when Elle goes into the bathtub, right, she is the only way that she can concentrate, so then she can go into her third eye and she can go into her mind and get into other people's minds, right? Some people can do that. Like I told you, my stepmother has been in my head, in my mind, my whole fucking life. Like I can hear her voice. But the thing is now that I know she's in my head, her voice doesn't sound like my voice anymore. She used to be able to hide her voice behind my voice somehow and make it seem like it was me saying it. Make it seem like, she always, you know, when she was abusing, she was always making it seem like that was the best thing for me, right? And that's what a narcissist will do. They'll abuse you and say that this is the best thing for you. You have no idea. Like this is everything you need right here. And it's like, seriously, you're gonna like beat me up and tell me this is the best place for me to be? Like, what the fuck? Obviously, that's a no. Okay. So there's definitely a point that somebody could have you in their head now, and they are a little fucked up about that, I think, because something's growing. But it's getting clouded. I don't know why. Judgment. I think somebody has to wipe out their old memories and come into new memories, make new thoughts, new thought patterns, new frame of mind. That's when they send Erica into the pipes to go find the secret room because nobody else can fit into it. So they send poor little Erica in there to find out what the Russians are doing. Okay. So there's definitely, I feel like somebody is, honestly, I feel like they're crawling through their mind and they're making new space and they're clearing out the old and they're making new. You know, that's what somebody has to do. And I've often told you guys that I see my mind a lot like this big, giant kind of library, and it has all my memoirs in it, everything I've ever written, everything I've ever gone over. It has some of my favorite music in it, obviously. It has just great memories in it. But when I was going through my healing, there was often many times where I would go into my mind library and I would start burning things. I would start, basically by the end of one period of my life, I had nothing in that room at all. I had burned it all, every memory, everything. I was completely black. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to remember. I didn't want to anything. And I just burned it all. That's after I figured out everything, like everything my parents did, everything that I went through, everything that Whitney had endured her entire life. I had figured it out. And because I'd figured it out, I didn't need those files anymore. I didn't need those memories anymore. I didn't need it, right? So I burned it all. And I said to myself, whatever comes back will be what's there. And if it doesn't come back, I don't want it. It doesn't need to be there. It's taking up space. It's taking up my time. It's taking up effort. And I don't need it, right? You only hold on to memories if you need them, right? If it's something psychological, it's something emotional, you hold on to your memories for a reason and you let them go for another reason. Okay. So I feel like this person needs to do that, you know, like they need to clear their mind out. They need to set a different tone, right? It's almost like you can go into your mind library and you can paint it, you can reorganize it, you can do whatever you want in there. It's your mind, right? And then I've also noticed sometimes too, when there's like a breach, if you feel like there's somebody in your head, or like listening to you or something, then you can also go into your mind and see your mind as like a telephone and physically see yourself hang the phone up. So if there is anybody listening, if there is any interference, you'll get rid of it yourself. I mean, so much of this that I'm talking about is witchcraft. Witchcraft is incredible. It's something, it's life-changing. It's something along the lines of voodoo, bringing in positive energy, changing the brainwashing, right? Basically building a different frequency on what you've already had to endure for so long because you just don't need to anymore. Okay, so something is about to grow and it has the fruit to bear what? No, it has the fruit to bear. Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, it has the fruit to bear, which means you're going to get something out of it really quick. Okay, it could even be possibly something, I don't know, there could be a new, just some type of new frequency lining up, and you might think, well, they don't want to work with me, they don't, you know, this isn't a good team for me. Surprisingly, it really is. If it gets you emotional, it means it's real. Right? Like Jonathan doesn't just cry all the time because he wants to. He cries because he's attached to his heart. Okay? And things, you know, like I forget. I remembered when they took this shot and now I forget, but I feel like it's right when Will gets taken in the beginning and he's driving. I don't know where he's driving, but he's driving and he starts thinking about Will. Oh my God, that's right. He has the memory. He's sitting in his room with his little brother and they're listening to, he always introduced his little brother to new music because Will never knew any music. So Will always liked what Jonathan was listening to. So Jonathan was listening to The Clash and he puts on The Clash and he goes back to that memory. Oops, sorry. He goes back to that memory because Will's been taken now. And the only things he has is his memory of his brother. Okay. And that's what Billy has to do when the mind flayer, you know, AKA Vecna, takes over his mind. The only way that you can survive it is to relive through your memories to come back to yourself. Okay. So there are memories that are inside of you that will bring you back to yourself. There's other memories that you have to get rid of and you have to delete that are throwing you off your path somehow, or they're throwing you off. They're making somebody, it's making somebody clouded. It's making somebody's judgment off as if they don't know what to do, but you know what to do. It's programmed in you what to do. It's this other thing that's trying to tell you not to do it. Okay. So that's why somebody has to basically go through the walls of their mind and force some of these old memories out that are taking precedent. You see how there's this one big one, but then there's all these other lights. Okay, there's all this other distraction. I feel like this main one is your brain, you know, is your main thinking bulb. And all this other shit, it doesn't matter. It's all in the background. So you might as well, if you want, just delete it. And what comes back is meant to come back. They're the good memories. You're never going to erase people. You're never going to, you know, like things remind me of my father all the time. I'm never going to be able to delete him because he's an asshole, piece of shit, arrogant fuck. I'm not going to be able to delete him, but also I'm always going to be reminded of him. So I need to get through my hate so then I can enjoy the memories again. Because my father, yeah, he might have been a piece of shit, but he was also part of my life. So if I don't want to think about those memories in haste anymore, then I had to change that. Just even though I don't like him, you know, I want nothing to do with him. It's for me, right? The memories are for you. The good times are for you. Anybody that tells you different, I need to be in your memory, you need to remember me. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You don't need to listen to anybody who says jack shit in your fucking head. Okay, I'm sorry, but you're in my head, which means you need to go away. Okay, and then I can't help but notice the Ace of Strands is here. So it's almost like now this huge thing that was such a problem gets based down to like 4 things. As opposed to all this shit going on. Look at how many lights are back there. Down to 4? That's pretty fucking good. Okay, so obviously there's a lot of distraction in somebody's head. All right, and it's like, you know what? There's the mind flayer. I fucking knew it was going to come up. Okay, that's the thing that takes over your freaking mind. This person lost out on a lot of shit because of how their mind has been temporarily taken over by a parasite. Okay, so I hope that resonated. Clear some shit out in your mind so then you can unwind and live a new life without all that other bullshit. That's why closure is very important. Saying what's on your mind, very important. Cleaning out your closet, very fucking important. You may not think it is, but it is. Trust me. Okay? So, we're going to leave it at that. Peace the fuck out. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Friday night. I know I'm going to. I know I'm going to. So anyways, one love. I'll be back when I'm back. Okay, hit that notification button, obviously, for when you know I go live. And thank you for liking the video. And peace out, rock out with your cock out. All right, later, gators.